Hi, it's me again. Sorry. It's been a while. I'm a little behind, but we have been reading, even with the little time that I do have. So, sad as this makes me, I am going to skip the theme song this episode because I do have two books that I'm going to talk about. Um, the first book that I read, I'm looking up the author. I apologize. I don't know the author. So we're going to look this up really fast so that you know who to look for. Okay. Okay. So the first book I read. So I'm going kind of old school right now and reading like the books that were in your class in like middle school. I'm realizing there's so many I didn't read them all. So I'm kind of going back through. So the first one was The Secret of the Old Clock. It's a the Nancy Drew mystery series. So good. So it is by Carolyn Keene. So the theme of the book is or the main idea of the book is kind of in the title, The Secret of the Old Clock. Basically, I guess it's not on the title, never mind. So what happens is Nancy meets these people and just through certain events, and this guy has died, and then she's finding out all these people who are like, yeah, he promised me some money that he'd leave in his will. And so this whole book is her finding where the will is. Because besides the one family who's going to inherit all the money from the guys who passed away, everyone else thinks there's a more recent will. So the whole story is she has to find out where the will is. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's Nancy Drew. It's awesome. The second one is The Big Friendly Giant by Roald Dahl. Basically, there's this girl, Sophie. She happens to be awake at night and goes to the window, sees a giant. Well, the giant knows she's there, takes her. But this one is a big friendly giant. So it's just a story about their adventures and how they captured the bigger mean giants. It's a pretty good story. I know you're like, really? You're 30 years old and you're reading these? But actually, they're pretty good. So, I would recommend both of them. If you don't want to read them yourself, read them to your kids. And I'm sorry there's no theme songs, and this is such a short video. Well, okay. I do have one for Nancy Drew. We have to do a theme song. I've decided to do this. I could get my password on my phone. So I found this song, and this is like going to be the theme song. For every Nancy Drew book. And this is by Reliant K.
I got this thing for Nancy Drew. Her hair is blonde, her eyes are blue. I think I'm falling in love. She'd say she'd marry me. What she wants a mystery. Yeah, I know it's me she thinks I am. Nancy Drew. I love you. Yes, I do. We got these criminals with their guns. They thought it would be fun to try and kill my Nancy Drew. I jumped out and saved her life. Then asked her to be my wife. She said, no, I'll never marry you. Nancy Drew, I love you. Yes, I do. Nancy Drew, I love you. Yes, I do. And I'll be true to you, my Nancy.
Is that not the best theme song for Nancy Drew? I don't know when, but I fell in love with her, so stay tuned. That was only book one, and I don't know how many there are. There's many. So she's going to be popping up. So you're probably going to get very familiar with the theme song. And honestly, I can't think of one for Big Friendly Giant. So if you have one, please post again if you like this. Click that like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, click that notification button. And always, I love to hear your take on the books. If you want to comment or tell me your theme song or books that you think were similar. And we'll see you next time.